The hidden secret of life. Right now, as you listen to these words, something extraordinary is happening inside you. Your heart beats. Your blood flows. And without you even thinking about it, you breathe in and out, in and out. But have you ever wondered, what if you couldn't? What if the very air around you became your enemy? What if the simple act of breathing was impossible? Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden secret that separates life from death. The invisible force that built every living creature on Earth, and why, without understanding this one principle, giants would suffocate and we would never exist. The mystery unveiled. At this very moment, trillions of your cells are literally on fire. They're burning glucose with oxygen, creating the energy that keeps you alive for one more precious second. But here's the terrifying question that every living thing must answer. How do you get life-giving oxygen from the vast, empty world outside into the microscopic cells hidden deep within your body? This isn't just a biology lesson. This is the ultimate survival challenge. And the answer will blow your mind. The secret lies in something so simple, yet so powerful, that it has shaped every creature that has ever lived. It's called diffusion. The invisible force. Picture this. You drop a sugar cube into a glass of water. At first, sweetness explodes in one tiny spot, while the rest remains bitter and empty. But then, something magical happens. Without any force, without any energy, the sugar molecules begin to dance. They collide, they bounce, they spread, until perfect sweetness fills every drop. This is diffusion, the universe's free gift to life. And here's what's incredible. Every living thing on Earth, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whale, is completely, utterly dependent on this invisible force. Life found a way to harness diffusion for free. And life loves free. The tiny champions. Imagine you're a bacterium, smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. Your cell membrane is like a selective gateway, allowing oxygen to flow in and carbon dioxide to escape. Inside your microscopic world, diffusion works like magic. Oxygen floods in. Waste flows out. You breathe without lungs, you live without effort. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. What happens when you want to grow? What happens when you want to become bigger? The square cube catastrophe. Let me tell you about the most brutal law in biology. It's called the square cube law, and it destroys dreams. Imagine we could magically expand a tiny bacterium to the size of a blue whale, make something 10 times bigger, and its surface area grows by 100 times. Sounds good, right? Wrong! Because its volume, everything that needs oxygen inside, grows by 1,000 times. Here's the shocking truth. That bacterium has 10 million times more surface area compared to its volume than a blue whale. The bacterium is all outside. The whale is all inside. Our giant bacterium would suffocate in its own success. The oxygen at its surface could never reach its dying core in time. It would become a living prison. And then it would die. Life's ingenious solutions. But life doesn't give up. Life finds a way. The solution? Don't build one giant cell. Build millions of tiny ones. Multicellularity was born, not from cooperation, but from survival. Still, that wasn't enough. To truly grow large, life needed to become creative. Your skin, what you think of as your outside, covers just 2 square meters. But hidden within your chest, your lungs unfold into 70 square meters of breathing surface. They're not simple balloons. They're living sponges filled with 300 million tiny air sacs, each wrapped in blood vessels thinner than hair. When you breathe, this hidden world comes alive. Fresh oxygen floods in, poisonous carbon dioxide flows out, and diffusion, that same force from the sugar cube, works its ancient magic once again. The hidden architecture of life. Here's something that will change how you see your body forever. Every single cell inside you, all, 37 trillion of them, lives within 1 millimeter of a blood vessel. Your body contains over 100,000 kilometers of capillaries. That's enough to circle the Earth 2.5 times. Your intestines? They seem smooth on the outside, but inside, they unfold into 40 square meters of absorbing surface. Half a badminton court hidden in your belly. The bigger you are, the more hidden surface area you need. An orange tree with 2,000 leaves has 200 square meters visible to the world. But inside those leaves lurks 6,000 square meters of breathing surface, 1 square meter of grass roots, explodes into 350 square meters of drinking surface. The eternal truth. As I speak these words, you are witnessing one of the universe's oldest performances. For 3.8 billion years, life has danced to the same rhythm. Waste goes out. Fresh fuel comes in. From the tiniest bacteria to the mightiest whales, from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks. Everything alive follows this ancient rule. We may look different. We may seem unique. But underneath our diversity lies the same fundamental truth. We are all children of diffusion. We are all prisoners of physics. And we are all, miraculously, impossibly, beautifully, alive. So the next time you breathe, remember, you're not just taking in air. You're participating in the greatest survival story ever told. The story of how life conquered size, defeated distance, and turned the laws of physics into the poetry of existence. In and out, the rhythm of life itself.